Hi guys, so this is what I've got going so far. This would be the home page for the new website, and you can see we've got the bottom line here, which we may want to change depending on how often your two forecast regions are different, and just push this map up higher so we'll have the two regions here, and then when they click on them, they go to the advisory. This is an upcoming events section and an announcement section that you can populate. And then we have a sponsors theme or a sponsors slideshow here and a bunch of extra information down here in the footer menu. And then up here in the main navigation menu, you have the links to get to the advisory, observations, weather pages, education information, sponsorship, and your donate page. You can go through this and look at all these things, but I wanted to show you how to create content for this site. Right now it's here because we don't have the domain name mapped to it. So go there, and to log in, you'll type /user, hit return, and you'll go to a login page. Enter your username and password that I sent you guys. Log yourself in, and now you'll see this black menu along the top that allows you to do all kinds of cool things. This is my information. When you log in, you'll see different information because it'll be for you. You may want to change some of this stuff as needed. You can change it by hitting edit or editing here. So first, I think start with how to create an advisory. You'll go up to content, go down to add content, click over to advisory. That'll take you to a page where you can create the avalanche advisory. Excuse me. So you can see we've got your regions here. It's defaulted to select both of them. So if you only want to write a forecast for one of the regions, just pick one of them. You have your overall danger rows here. Click on any of these colors to get that color. You'll see you have the active color. And then as you click in each of the sections, you just fill that in. It's up to you whether or not you want to use the overall danger rows. If you don't want to use it, I can take it out. If you want to use it, you can. If you want to use it for the forecasters and not show it to the public, that's also an option. So based on what I read in your forecast this morning, it's high everywhere. And so I'm going to use the high, the red, and fill that in. I could do it individually, or if you click on the letters, you'll fill in a whole slice of the rows. Or if you can do Control Alt and click on a ring, you'll click on the entire ring. You'll note that if you have something that's red and you click on it again, you'll get a pocket of the next danger level. Doesn't really make sense to have pockets of high or extreme. That would be outside the definition of the danger rows. We've actually moved away completely from using pockets, so I would just not use them at all and just fill it in with a solid color. So we're going high at all elevations. And then my overall danger rating will be high. My upper elevation danger is high. My mid elevation danger is high. My low elevation danger is high. This sets the length of time that your advisory will last for. If you want it to expire in 24 hours, set it to 24. If you want it to expire in 2 days, set it to 48. 3 days would be 36. Or no, 3 days would be 24 plus 48. So it's in 24. It's in hours. Is the moral of the story. Bottom line is maxed out at 80 words, so we don't get too verbose. Testing the bottom line. The avalanche danger is high. And then you move into the avalanche problems. Same style rows here. You just use blue to turn on an aspect. I bet you have some wind slabs up there. Let's call them very likely. They're probably in the D2 to D3 range, and they're probably increasing in danger. Test for wind slabs. Maybe you have some storm slabs and below tree line areas where they're not wind affected. Makes sense. Let's go back up here and yeah. So we got these storm slabs and below tree line areas. They're very likely, they're a little bit smaller, so maybe they're D1s, D2s. You can only select 2 sizes. Increasing danger, and we'll write whatever you want to write there. Storm slabs. Whoa, I can't type right now. All right, storm slabs. And then you can do a third problem. Usually I try to stick to 2. The maximum you can do is 3. Then we have a recent observation section where we could type in whatever we've been seeing. I saw a bunch of avalanches. Then you have your weather observations. This is usually for us an average of our remote sensors. Some people pick one station to use, etc. This is like a mountain weather paragraph discussion. It is going to snow. And this is like a 2-day weather forecast section. And we can tweak these elevation bands. I just need to know what you want them to be. This section is just a pure text discussion. If you want to add more to the advisory, more power to you. We don't use it very often. We mostly use it for our spring and fall statements. And then when you come down here, this will be the newsletter that it sends out with. That should go out as the avalanche advisory. And then in this section, we'll see most of this you'll never have to change. In the authoring information, you may want to set the time, and you can do that using this format. If you leave it blank, it just sets the time to whatever time you push the save button. And then in the publishing section, you may want it to be published. I usually start with not having it published, then reread it and edit it, and then come back and publish it later.